Hello, my name is Alex Shiba. I'm a solution architect, Sitecore USA. What I'm going to be showing you today is 5 distinct data extraction scenarios. You're going to be seeing how this tool actually helps you approach those scenarios, and obviously you're going to be seeing some code. Here you can see that I have some demo environment with a few demo pages, and this is just a test runner framework that I have created for this specific demonstration. Here you can see there are a few parameters that I'm specifying to my search process. First is the name of the search index that I'm going to be using. It's called advanced, and I'm going to show you the actual configuration file. This will be the ID of the search index. Then I'm specifying the root item. You can see this drop down that's showing me the starting point for my search. So this way I can change that anytime. And I'm using the familiar NiCam content tree and pretty much imported that onto brand new Sitecore 6.2 Update 5 solution. Also, I have ability to specify the language. I have 2 languages coming with NiCam, and this is exactly what you see here. So language would be actually used as a parameter in your search, so you can specify which language you want to be searching in. Also, there are some additional parameters such as template and full text query. So in addition to just running a wild search around all content items here in a specific language, I can refine that by template and full text query. Also, there are some threshold settings here. This one is set to 150 milliseconds. That just means that visually, when we're going to see the output here in this window, it's going to be highlighted in red saying, oh, that's just too much for our code. This is very similar to the test runner framework that I've been showing during Dreamcore presentation, just a bit extended. Also, there are some checkboxes here. Basically, by enabling this output, I can see some results here on the screen after I run this search. And also, there's ability to click fetch full items, and we're gonna talk about that a bit in detail, but basically what it means that if this is checked, if this is selected, then the search is gonna be actually extracting real Sitecore items from the database instead of in-memory objects. So this is actually gonna be hitting the actual database, hitting Sitecore caches and all of that. And obviously run button and a clear cache button. So let's take a look. I'm gonna just try and hit clear cache first. You can see the message, caches are cleared. All caches have been cleared, absolutely. And let's try and run it. And here in the details I can see that search got processed in 173 milliseconds, which is still not bad, but especially taking into consideration that we have more than 1100 results returned. And here you can see the output. This checkbox actually controls whether the output will contain the item URIs from the result set, and you can see there are a few of those. So you can see it's still pretty fast returning that many results, but let's see what happens if we toggle full item checkbox here and run it. You can see visually is working. We can definitely see that. So we have 2.5 seconds this query was running. That's simply because all caches are being cleared. That was a brand new fresh request, and since I checked this fetch full items option, that means that this code had to go to Sitecore database to retrieve item for each result. So that took some time, obviously the round trips to database, selects and all of that. But if I hit run again, you can see that it took a while to actually render all this information, so I have to uncheck this verbose output checkbox and run it again. You can see it's pretty fast now. Even extracting all items on the content tree in the English language, it's still giving me 70 milliseconds, still not bad, just simply because everything is in memory at this point, and everything is cached. So there were no run trips to database. And with this simple example, I just want to kind of demonstrate the real value of Sitecore database cache has been configured on your solution, you can see how dramatic the result is. And then that's just taken into consideration that we go into the database and we retrieve an item by ID without using the path, which is the fastest way of doing it. Anyways, that's pretty much where we start. So behind the scenes, we run a Sitecore search query that gives us all items under this specific route. Also, using this screen, we can specify a template. Let's say we want to get items from the specific template. So I'm going to just paste in a GUID of a specific template. And what this checkbox can contain is actually a pipe separated list of GUIDs, but I'm going to be using only one GUID here in this example. And let's try and search again. So we can see here we're fetching full items because this mode will give us ability to actually see the path of the item. So we can see we're actually fetching all digital SLR cameras from Nikon's products repository. So that returned us 6 results in 3 milliseconds, which is really good. This is exactly the performance we would like to see in our production system. So then we can obviously refine the search and specify maybe D300. So this is a full text query that will run across all aggregated data about an item. So that was going to search all the fields pretty much. And one of the fields will contain this D300 string, and that gives us only one camera here, D300. So this is exactly what we want to search for. Notice that at this point, even if I clear the caches and still be fetching full items, and I click run again, it still runs pretty fast. We'll get 12 milliseconds, just simply because there is only one hit to database that happens virtually. Give me only one item by GUID. That's why it's still fast. But as you note, a result set is growing. The impact of cache is clearly visible. The goal of this second scenario is to show you how you can extract item relations using this technology. We have pretty much similar situation as demo page 1, but there is additional parameter find relations too. So it's a text box that accepts a GUID or a pipe separate list of GUIDs to find relations to this specific item. And this could be anything, since Sitecore has been tracking the relations either item to template or item to item. We can just paste a GUID here and find items related to specific template. In other words, items created directly from a specific template. So what if I'm gonna paste here a GUID of SLR camera template and hit run. So you can see let me enable these checkboxes. As in previous example, first example, we had all cameras, all digital SLR cameras invoked. This is just a little bit different way of doing it. Pretty much same thing as I would do by searching by the same GUID here by template. But this one enables me to search relations to a specific item as well. So if I want to find all pages that refer to this specific item, which is a camera accessory in our example, I'm going to paste this GUID and see what happens. Click run, execute it again. It's pretty fast, and I'm fetching all items. But this time it returned me more cameras, 11 here. And we have both digital SLR cameras, digital point and shoot. So here we have a bit more flexibility in terms of search refinement. So let's take a look what we can do. And I'm gonna paste in the template, the GUID of the template here, and see that I can easily refine my search and find all digital SLR cameras only that related to this specific accessory, which is a camera case, I believe. So that's pretty cool. Then we can put in, for example, D40 here if we want to narrow it down by the specific model. And here we go, we have only one camera that is related to this specific accessory created from this template. and contains D40 in the in one of the fields. Let's see if we can make it a bit more interesting. This is demo page 3 here. Looks very similar to previous demo pages, but two more parameters here, and I'm hard coding only two just to show you that's possible, but just UI limits me here. Keep it simple. I'm gonna use a couple of fields to actually search. So imagine I have few cameras in my repositories and I want to search for specific accessory cameras that are related to specific accessory here. So I'm gonna be pasting in a GUID here of specific accessory item and then click run. So that came out pretty fast, 10 milliseconds. Let's see what we have here as a result set. So we have a few cameras, digital SLR and digital PNS. So what if I want to refine it further, and there is one field called interface, and I'm gonna refine and tell give me all cameras with USB interface. Again, click run, execute it, 4 milliseconds, blazing fast. So we have only 10 cameras here, and obviously we would want to refine my search here and refine by template here again. And this time we're gonna use a bit different GUID and put in a GUID of a digital point and shoot template. And let's run it. So we have only 6 results here. We have a few cameras, and what else we can do? We can run a full text query on top of that as well. And let's say we need only cameras with S700 in them. And here we go, we have our camera and we're ready to buy it. Our next scenario, number 4, is very similar to the previous one in a way that we're gonna search for multiple parameters here. But instead of just simple field-based search, we're gonna be doing numeric ranges here. And since we have products in our content repository, it makes sense. We're gonna simply be searching for all products within specific price category. So obviously every product has a price field, which is a numeric field. So we can do like give me all products that are between $100 and $300 here. And let me click run. So we have 8 products, and if I enable these checkboxes, we'll be able to see those products specifically. So we have a mix and match here. We have digital PNS cameras, we have lenses, and we have few accessories. So what else do I do on the product side? I then obviously want to see which products are popular. So there is a total votes field on every product that stores the rating information. So let's see products with rating from 2 to 3 stars, for example, and let's hit run. So now we can see we have 5 results here, and we still have some cameras and some lenses. So let's say that we want to then refine that and extract only lenses. So this is a GUID of a lenses template, and I'm gonna run it. And here we go. We have only one product, one lens. We found it, and we're happy about it. So the last scenario I want to show you today is number 5. Deals with range searches too, but in this case we're talking date ranges. So the first thing comes to mind is ability to search around a system, Sitecore system field such as updated field, and extract such information as items updated within specific time frame. So I'm going to be using this time frame of exactly 1 year, and let's run it. So you can see we got 2 results, 2 items apparently updated within the specific time frame. And just for the heck of it, I'm gonna be changing this to 2 years and run it. And you can see, very exciting, we get 55 millisecond processing time for 735 results coming from our content tree. So this way I can pretty much run some content freshness report pretty easily and get really good decent performance out of it.